Unmute me, unmute you.
Reapers just like a little bit. It's like guessing.
My favorite chips by this brand is their habanero chips. They're so good. They're still not that spicy, but they're good.
That's too much for me.
Yeah, it's Hawaiian brand kettle style potato chips. But it's hard to find the habanero ones up here sometimes. So I got
jalapeno, sriracha, like that's my happy zone, you know?
The flavor of this one is jalapeno, because it's Hawaiian style chips.
What's that sausage? Chorizo. Chorizo, sriracha, jalapeno. That's like my happy spot.
Press the right button. Turned on game music.
I'm gonna mute for a bit.
Put down the chips so that I don't crunch into the mic and eat them later.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
crunch into the mic.
I could.
Do all the crunching into the mic.
I'm already hiccuping.
As I mute myself while I eat myself. Or eat food myself. Words are hard.
I get you. I'm gonna be giggling now. Let's continue this game.
Wait, did you say eat yourself?
Phantom did, yes.
Auto-cannibalism is not supported or endorsed by Sparkle Dust Grows.
I do not want to eat myself. For the record.
You just wanted to eat your... No. You just needed to eat.
I just wanted to eat food myself.
Yeah.
There was a vital word missing in that sentence at the beginning.
Commas are important.
Yes, commas.
You needed a comma.
That too.
I wanted to eat myself.
I still...
It still doesn't work. You need that next word. You need food in that word.
Because if someone else is eating, it could be like eating too.
Yeah, there needs to be more words. Otherwise, it does not work for my brain.
Oh, did I start?
There's another comma example, but I won't do it here.
I need to start captions still. There we go. Okay, back to game. There we go. Diary entry 505. Made contact with a scientist working on Agent Rainbow. She told me she could give me documents that'll blow the lid off this entire experiment. I'm supposed to meet with her soon. Finally, I'm going to get some answers and a chance at vindication. Ooh. And a Pokemon escape that we did not know was here. I think I've gotten everything. I thought those were legs sticking through the walls, not boots. Okay. Door open.
An electrical indicator. It's off.
Okay. Phone for when the dude calls again. Munch. Ooh, lots of munchies.
It's emitting a faint hum.
Okay. Still have no idea how to use these things yet. Ever since I listened to the deposition of a radio man who survived an encounter with Agent Rainbow in the late 60s, I knew there had to be a connection between radio waves and the way the chemical affects the brain. It's a well-known fact that the brain emits electromagnetic radiation, brainwaves, just like a radio does. The difference in frequency is so great, however, that the two never interfere with each other. But with Agent Rainbow, that's no longer the case. In order to understand how Agent Rainbow works, one must not only understand the brain's chemistry, but its mental processes as well. Consider the I don't know how to say that word. Concept of the shadow in simple terms, the dark part of our personality. Every undesirable aspect of ourselves we push down and repress. Agent Rainbow brings it all to the surface and gives it form. Facing something like that in such a sudden way is a truly horrifying experience, leading to accelerated mental degradation, followed often by death. Oof. I should have enough of those. Personal transmitter and systems detector update log version 1. Nearby radio signals automatically detected and displayed in the monitor now show frequency alignment when positioned correctly. Version 1.1 added a red action button for convenience sake. Now all I have to do is press it when the device is properly positioned and aim it at a desired signal and or source that I can interact with them. Version 1.2 waves on monitor now align themselves with emitter frequencies in close proximity. It'll light up. Version 2.0 after installing a new mobile antenna, the device now picks up the frequencies from certain stars. Need to explore further. Bug report. Certain metal foils have been found to block reception/transmission, picking up strange voices and random patterns. Snake program still crashes device. And we got the radio device.
Custom made. Let's see what it can do.
Those papers remind me of a line in the movie.
Oh.
I can feel the electricity in your brain.
Don't.
Electrical indicator. Looks like it's
I'm getting shot at and I don't know what to do. Oh boy.
Oh, I'm gonna put my comma thing in our chat.
Ah! I don't know what to do.
Do you want help?
No. I wonder if maybe in the future, but we'll see. No, do not shoot at me. Ah! I should have.
You are panicking.
I am very much panicking. My brain is not thinking as I am being shot at. Note to self, the metallic coil has a big accident. While I don't want anything to block my device's signals, it may help hide the frequency from being detected by undesirable forces. Further testing is in order. For now, I can at least sleep with less interference in the air.
I just leave that there and I'm walking away.
Okay, another paper. We seem to be somewhat safe in here for now. Log entry 465. Finally some progress. I found a half-burnt memo that mentioned the actual chemical agent texted in the 60s. It said, why fight the enemy when you can scare it into submission? That also said that it proved to be too effective, so they shut it down. I guess they decided to bring it out of retirement. Okay, door is powered now.
It's blocked from the other side.
Okay. Defeat the Flash? Okay. Oh, that's a battery. Okay.
Did you look into the washer
I didn't see a washer, but I probably
or dryer or whatever?
I kind of panicked after.
It's in the backyard.
Oh, the
near
backyard.
the generator.
I think I did, but I'll check, because if I did, it would have been last. Yeah, I looked in here last time, I remember now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I think he helped me find it then, too. a door I can't go through because it's blocked from the other side. Where was that? Oh, a mailbox. I already read that. Okay. I think I'm a bit confused, but I'll figure it out. Hopefully. Which door was locked?
It's blocked from the other side.
Oh.
I think I'm about to do something bad.
Whoa.
I found a peach yogurt in the back of my fridge, and I was like, "Ooh, I want this." And then I just saw that the date is 2 weeks ago.
Oh no!
I probably should throw it out.
Probably.
I was like, do I want to see if it just tastes okay first?
Chili.
Okay, I'll make good choices.
Yeah, make good choices.
Don't waste the food. I'll just get more later, actually.
There we go. Okay. And there's a safe. So now I'm worried. I always worry when games save automatically. Why are there mushrooms?
Those aren't mushrooms.
You are right, they are not mushrooms! Oh my gosh. They're okay, yep. My brain was like, why are there mushrooms? They're not mushrooms. I see now. I see. I thought those are oddly shaped mushrooms. I touched the... Yep, good job, Sparkle. As usual. I might...
Don't die, Sparkle. Watch out for the barbed wire. And the enemies.
Yeah, okay, I ran and then barbed wire appeared behind me, so it's fine. It's fine now.
Wow, you didn't get startled by what's his bucket.
I didn't?
Because I don't think you saw him.
Yeah. Must not have if I didn't get startled.
Because he was in this room
I
before
meant
you
to eat it. I
broke
threw
down the...
Yeah, I didn't see him at all. I was distracted, I guess. My device is detecting weak signals from the walls of the bunker entrance. I've managed to interact with two of them before they seem finicky and buried behind the thick cement and metal. Perhaps there's too much interference at the moment. I'll try again at a later time. Ah.
See, that was such a classic scenario. Could have gone different. Oh, cool! You didn't get surprised by the killer behind you. The what?
It's off. No power.
to go every single one of those boxes in
okay.
the line, and you can't get them right now.
Okay. So then, yeah.
Or maybe you can. I don't know. But you need to get all of the boxes. Not just start from the one.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't see one of them. Okay.
No power.
You have to go from not in front of the foil.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh. Code? Code.
You don't know the code yet.
Okay, but there's... Oh, but the barbed wire disappeared. I didn't think it disappeared. Okay. Pokemon in chat, too, by the way.
The password's Q, Q, another Q, and the Batman symbol.
I don't like this enemy. Scary.
Right, but you have the radio thing now.
Ah, he's stomping at me! Don't stomp it at me! He needs a minute now, but where do I go? Over here? Oh, this is where I came from, isn't it? Crap.
Let's see if I did it right.
There is directions the way you came from to go.
I went way too early.
Huh? Oh, for the...
Failed.
Oof.
To enter the code, 4 towers.
4 towers?
2
Move to the stars. Okay. I'm closest to this tower, so... Oh, that scared me. I think there may have been a small earthquake. That scared me. Oh my gosh. Earthquake. Yep, earthquake time. I don't like earthquakes. It's still going.
Wait, IRL
Yeah.
earthquake?
IRL.
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah.
Shit!
That's different.
My desk is shaking. I'm a shaken. Oh, it's a decent sized one. Oh.
You have a solid state drive instead of a platter?
Yeah.
Okay, so that won't hurt that then.
Oh, but it's like long
Earthquake's bad
lasting.
for-
It's like very back and forth swaying motions right now.
Like is like a calculator 1 or 2, like a weak one, or is it like really shaky?
This is above a 4 or 5, I feel like.
Oh, crappage.
No, it's okay. I usually... It's okay.
I had one in New York in my life, and it just felt like my seat was vibrating.
Oh, Tucker's calling me.
Seat vibrated, and...
Hello? Tucker? Yeah, I'm good. You good? Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, it scared me too. It's okay. I'm glad you're good though. I'm gonna get back to... Okay. Tucker was calling me to make sure I was okay.
So, the funny story about mine, it was just basically like the bed I was in was just vibrating, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my grandmother had a collection of mugs on the shelf on the bedroom wall. So I walk up. My brother slept right through it. So now I always say, like, he could sleep through an earthquake and as.
Okay, so in like 20-ish minutes, I'll know how big it is. Takes a bit for him to report it. But yeah, I definitely wasn't the biggest one I felt, though. This one just now. I've been through a few. I've been through a few 7s before, so.
Good lord! Aren't those the kind of cause faults? Like cracks in the pavement and stuff?
They can, depending on like how deep down they are and stuff. The road to Anchorage before like split apart, so. But yeah, that one was a decent sized one. My first 7, I felt I was in the shower actually when it happened.
Good lord.
So I had to quickly, I am shaking right now.
I could probably break this with something.
I had to quickly sit down my first like
Some sort of an electrical gizmo.
big earthquake. Okay. Oh, I'm like extra shaky during this scary game.
Understandably.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, if it was too big, my phone may give a warning soon, so I hope it doesn't.
I feel like that phone warning would be a little late if they're like, get out of the house, it's coming down or something.
Oh, if it would be a tsunami warning, so. Oh my gosh, game. Oh my gosh, there's mines.
Yep.
I'm at 7 health. I'm about to die.
Well, then
Back in a little.
wait a second. You can shoot the mines.
Okay. Oh. Oh, and even if I do get a tsunami warning, it should still be fine because of where we live. Ah, I spiked myself. This barbed wire, I'm not good at maneuvering around it.
It took me a while to not hit.
Ah, I spiked myself again. I'm at 10 health. This is exactly what I want. Oh, letter. The gate latch is stuck again. I can usually get it open using one of those spare valves in the water treatment facility. The water treatment facility folks have lying around, but my shift's up and that means I've got to stop carrying, so it's your problem now. Good luck, Eddie.
I need something.
Over this way. Ow! Sit for a sec, Sparkle. Regenerate your health. You're at 1 health hit point. It comes back a tiny bit. At least to 15 is what it seemed like. Oh, Buns messaged me too. Okay. I can type words to buns.
Nah. I don't believe it.
Okay, so it was a.
You know how hard words are.
They just so far they're saying it was a 4.8, so it's close with 5. It's just closer than usual. Usually we get them like 60, 70 miles away, and this one was. Well, why is it giving me that town name? That's. This is probably closer to 40 miles away, so it felt bigger. Okay. As long as it's not a gigantic one and doesn't cause any actual issues, I'm good. Okay.
You and the killer gazed into each other's eyes, and the earth shook.
Okay. Why did I need to turn this off besides to not get shocked? It's dark, so it's hard for me to tell.
Because it does a thing outside of this area.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I see now, I think. Because of the power lines going over that way. Okay, let's head over there, because... No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. This is not the time or the place to try to murder me.
I think that it's the perfect time and place to try and murder you.
I have 1 health. Please, no. I meant to eat that. Come here. Okay, got him. Didn't I? Somehow.
Yay.
No. Have 17 whole hit points.
I need something. Nothing.
Okay, I was going that way, but then I got scared. That's what happened. Because I got attacked. Oh, more food and pills just sitting on the bench.
I needed that.
Just gonna munch them, and it'll be okay. Ooh, food from boxes. Nice. Okay, I saw it save. I'm reloading all my weapons right now.
Ah, yes, the good idea.
Pausing for 1 second, actually going to munch a chip. Okay. Let's see. No goodies. Sad. I'd like goodies. Crap! I did not mean to put on the gas mask. Thank you very much. Yeah, we do need more food. Good observation. I can speak. I mean, bolts are nice too, because I'm going through way more than I should. Okay. I just need to get better aim than I currently have. There's a Pokemon. Okay. What was it? A Growlithe. Okay.
So something I figured out by accident that the game doesn't actually tell you is the radio can stun the bad guys
Oh, it can?
for a second. Like if you hit, like aim at their eyes and use the radio when they're a certain distance away, it will stun them.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even know that myself. The game didn't figure it out or tell me. And it wasn't until like I had it out and then there was an enemy and I saw the radio show up and I was like, wait, what?
Okay.
And tried it and then the guy got stunned for a moment. So I could run.
These pills are useful. I back up to 60 health. Oh, I caught it.
Nice.
I keep thinking I hear the big dude, and it like scares me.
He won't be in this particular spot,
Okay.
if I remember correctly. It'll just be enemies.
Aw, I can't squeeze through here. Come on. Like I get a signal over here, but there isn't anything I can target that I can see anyways.
Well, no, not from that side, no. You can't see it. Because it's behind that foil, metal foil.
Yeah. I don't...
If I remember, you have to jump over the fence
Okay.
to get into the building.
Okay, okay, I see his place. There we go.
I need something or nothing.
And then I guess I need one of the valve thingies that that person was talking about to be able to...
Yeah.
do. To get back. Okay.
Too much for one man.
If only you had something to mask that awful smell with. When in doubt, cover that snout.
I mean, or use a pill.
Yeah. My brain was just like, it told me to do. What? Oops. Was that an enemy or was that him?
Well, if it snuck away, then it was,
Him?
Oh, but if you don't get rid of it, you can use it, to fight against enemies.
Oh, so maybe I shouldn't get rid of some of it at least.
Because I got rid of all of it, and then enemies showed up.
Why does it sound like something's crawling around in these? I don't like this.
I need some
Another spot.
snacks.
Okay.
Welcome back, Akiri.
Akiri! You missed! I had an earthquake! Or, well, Alaska had an earthquake and I felt it.
Ah. Well, it's pouring for me instead. Apple.
Okay.
Anyways, everyone, have you ever heard of Twitch Pro?
To all the water treatment facility employees, we appreciate your continued collaboration as we conduct our investigation into the source of the water contamination. As this investigation pertains to matters of national security, I must inform you that any disclosure of information about the contamination to outside parties may result in incarceration. Let's work Let's work together so that Milton Haven once again can have access to clean water. Bill Bird, CIB liaison.
Oh, Sparkle, has anyone asked about the,
No,
they didn't notice?
no one yet. It's fine. It's
Ah,
fine.
bruh. How dare
The
you.
orbital snack?
Orbitals. Oh, another note.
Can I ping everyone in Discord again? Be like, where the fuck is everyone?
It's fine. Nah, don't want to spam him too much.
If
Seawater.
I know how to make the, what is it, the roll thing, I would have to be like, ping me for stream or something. Ping me
Oh.
because chat is dead or
You
something.
live in Yagbot.
Wait, launch another pill. It's trying to get me to use them. I'm gonna launch him and save the mini raves. Ah! Oh my gosh.
Surprise attack.
I took a small sample of the contaminated water home for analysis when the CIB
See
weren't
Chili,
looking.
do you see it? Did you see the hot dog? It also started jiggling.
We're looking. What the F is that stuff? Within minutes of just being near it, I started feeling oddly afraid and kind of sick.
You didn't?
It's gone now.
I said dun dun dun.
I think.
Uh,
Hi, Boba! As I'm not a Pokemon, they're just throwing Pokeballs at me for no reason. But hi, Boba! How are you doing? I feel oddly afraid. Fortunately, I only took like 3 drops of.
Boba!
You took it? Bruh! This person. Yes, Boba's in chat. So I don't think the effect is too strong. I don't have all the proper tools at home, but I will say this. Whenever this chemical is that contaminated, whatever this chemical is that contaminated the water supply, it's bad news. I'm going to use the rest of my sick days and take off until this blows over. I suggest you do the same, Lisa. They try to catch me in a Pokeball, but I don't fit because I'm not a Pokemon. So it just kind of is like a little mini black hole for a bit, but then I'm fine. So it's fine. Don't worry. Don't question. It's fine. Oh no, our enemy. I think it. Did it get rid of the mini raves?
It looks like it.
I left them because enemies.
I need something to open this.
I'm scared already. I'm gonna regret closing that door, but what if they come from behind?
This is just making me want to redeem something. Sparkle, do you like to say I?
Sparkle, sparkle.
I haven't even
Yeah,
redeemed it.
I'm
God
okay.
damn it.
Because I'm trying to say that I can say sparkle instead if I have to.
I'm just
But yeah,
asking.
I'm okay.
Sparkle.
Did have an earthquake a bit ago though, so that was exciting. And now I'm gonna keep mentioning it because it was my brain doesn't want to forget it.
Cause it's the first thing you saw as a baby.
No, an earthquake was not the first thing I saw as a baby.
How would you know?
Well, I feel like my parents would have told me. And plus, there aren't many earthquakes in Utah.
Be like, Sparkle, Sparkle, listen. When you were birthed, right after you start, right after you cried your first cry, it started shaking.
Makes it sound like I caused the shaking.
Mother Earth loves you.
Oh wait.
Mother knows.
So,
Listen to your mother.
where am I am lost as usual. Let's see. There's gotta be some.
At the gate that needs a valve.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
With like just a bit ago or a
It's
while?
the small one next to where you came in from.
Oh, okay.
I love refrigerators.
I think my brain is dumb. Give me a sec.
Refrigerators?
You literally looked at it.
I did?
You just didn't look close enough to see, unless it's from the other side. It might be the other side. I don't remember.
It's okay. I'll figure out eventually. I'll be stubborn enough. Ooh, shinies.
Oh, Chili, have you done your weeklies? Or Sparkle, have you done your weeklies?
I haven't. I need to, but I haven't. But
Holy shit, level 70, Barbara!
and now I'm just hiccuping again. But how are you doing, Boba, if you're still
Level 7.
Is there something
What
that
is
I
this?
missed that's like really obvious that... Oh, I wonder if I was supposed to do something when I was in there that I didn't do?
Well, there's a window that looks past the metal foil that you can't see through with the radio.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I forgot about it. So maybe the enemies will spawn once I do this, which is just what I want. I don't want enemies. I'm a scaredy cat.
Well, they're bringing Barbara. Jesus. Sparkle.
Okay.
I'm going to fight the doll
Oh, got this.
with the level 70 Barbara. What the fuck?
You
Holy
got about this.
That's
I don't know.
10K.
Yo. Okay. Let's. Enemies. Enemies. I see lots of enemies. Come here.
Okay. This is why I hate having Raiden as a teammate when fighting Raiden.
Did you get confused and try to attack the wrong Raiden?
No, there's too much. Too much. It's too shiny.
Too shiny? Oh, there's another Pokemon in chat.
I mean, they do show up every 15 minutes.
I know, but I'm distracted, so it feels faster
I'm
than
also
15 minutes.
distracted. I can't do this.
Ooh. Give me all the shinies. I'm actually full HP. I have not been full HP for a long time in this game. Oh, there are good shinies here that I need to come back for. Probably, if I remember that is.
Oh my god, Barbara is on life support. The final calamity. Raiden,
Ooh,
one
shotgun
shot it.
ammo.
Please, Raiden.
Okay, now I found the door I can go
You
through.
do it.
Open this.
Oh my god, Raiden, what the fuck?
Okay, let's see.
Jumping jacks. Wait. Jump rope? Jump rope. Not jumping jacks.
Okay. I thought I could get out, like, anywhere, but nah, I can't, so...
Barbara's gonna die, haha. Oh, Barbara didn't die. Barbara used her Q.
Barbara can heal. So... Makes sense.
You know the hand thing?
Hand thing?
Like, in co-op, Raiden's attack that the hand follows you around for a few moments.
Oh,
Yeah. The Barb almost got hit by that. But survived. Be gone.
Okay. Managed. Took a hit, but managed.
I also forgot to sweep my mom's room. No,
Ow!
I can do it tomorrow.
No! It's fine. A few hits. It's only 3 health. We'll live. I'm more worried about enemies than falling to my death. I should have said anything. More worried about enemies than falling to death as I fall to my... I don't know if it will be death or not yet. It took my valve! How dare!
Death.
And I'm scared. I don't like falling.
Hi, Squared?
Important objects may be closer than they appear. Huh? Huh.
What do you mean?
Got a mini valve. No, I got a valve.
You got a minivan? Oh my god, I got a minivan.
Not a minivan.
It's a minivan.
That's not the room I was just in. Sparkle. Use your eyes and actually look. Okay, through here.
Come down here, motherfucker. I hate specters.
So there's
Why are they-
darkness.
Locked door. It's no use.
Okay, darkness and a mini rave or nah. We came from the
Down. All is rolling down. Take it to my house.
You'll have to go everywhere in here.
okay. Well, I feel like
They will
going
tell you that.
darkness first.
'Kay.
Sewer door key. Do I need multiple keys?
Yes.
Man, I'm like, but I found a key right away. I felt lucky. The game tricked me.
Lucky?
Yes.
Like I
Explode
said,
them.
you'll have to go everywhere.
Yeah.
I need something to open this.
Explode the mini raves.
Why are the characters I like use specters?
Nope. Why does it say nope?
No.
Is it just
That
mean
was a
nothing?
dead end.
Ah.
There was no key there. That's it.
Okay. My brain just decided not to, like, understand for some reason.
It do like do
do like that. Yeah, it do be like that. Words.
It's shit. do right? Shit. Poop.
I'm scared of this area.
There will not be enemies.
Hi,
There
scared.
won't. Okay.
No.
Hi, Akira.
Something to open this.
Hey, I didn't tell you my name. How the
I'm not responding to that question.
Dash.
Right. Old key. So if I'm gonna need multiple keys, I might as well just explore everywhere before going back.
Yes.
Okay.
Go back. I want to be monkey. Right then, shotgun.
Ooh, battery, thank you. Wrong turn. Okay.
Heebie jeebies.
How dare he come back?
How dare. You become goat.
Yeah.
I need something to open this.
Become fainting goat.
You're goated with the sauce.
What? I got dead end. Okay. Give me back the valve. I don't want to leave it behind. So I have 3 total if you count the one I've already used. And then there's darkness this way, so...
I don't remember how many keys you needed.
Just that
It's
it
either
was...
3 or 4.
Okay.
All of it.
All the
All of
keys.
it. I have.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Needs nothing.
Not the valve. Not
You
the
can-
restroom key.
What?
Huh?
Nothing.
I can what? I I can do things.
I don't know.
Okay. I got...
My brain started a sentence. I don't know where it was trying to go.
I feel that. I have 4 keys now, but I do not remember my way back at all.
Donut?
Yeah, donut.
You donut. You donut know the way.
Aha! Green glowy light. Exit.
Yep.
It's
That's so convenient. Oh wow.
Okay, old key. Ah, bathroom.
okay. This is happening on purpose.
Restroom key. My office.
Come on.
Well, okay. Yep, that's normal for the doors to disappear behind me.
In a game like this, of course it is.
Yeah. It's normal, it's fine, everything is okay. Nothing is going to go wrong at all.
Yep, cause this game isn't called In Sound Mind.
What's
Definitely
up
not.
these stairs?
Stairs.
I mean, I did go up the stairs and there was another flight of stairs, so you're not wrong.
Okay, I'm right. Let's go. Hey, I'm a psychic. I predicted that there are stairs above the stairs. Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm gonna die. Ooh, stars.
Yeah.
Pretty.
With the radio.
Oh. 8. Okay. Sparkle should write this down because Sparkle. I should write this down because I will forget. Already started going sparkly.
Just triggering the. Do you like to say I, Sparkle?
Yeah,
You
that.
actually will be able to see the numbers in the sky the entire time.
Oh, okay. I just have to go up there to get him to show up. The first
I
time?
don't think. Yeah, you have to go up to the top of the towers to get the letters to, or numbers to show. But then after that, you should be able to see them
Fall.
everywhere.
Free fall, jump, jump, jump,
I
jump.
actually don't know how to get down.
You still need to look at the stars. You haven't finished what you need to with the stars. It needs to show an actual number in the stars.
Test,
And-
Sparkle.
It said 8 because that's the 8th one. That's the 6th one.
1, 5,
That's 7. And so on and so forth. You have to do it in order.
0,
1.
1,
Oh, 0, 0. 0 is the start.
Yeah.
Okay, 0. 1.
6, 0,
That's 9, that's the end. 1. 6, 0, 1.
1,
No, that one, 2.
0, 1,
That's 8, 1.
4, 0,
No, that's 5.
3,
4.
Which one was 5?
5,
Aha!
3, 4.
5.
5 is the left, right under 2.
I got it. Okay.
Oh, it's the number 5.
Yeah.
You go.
Nice.
Now you can go back down.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm like jumping down the stairs.
That makes no sense, but okay.
Or I guess I'm falling down the stairs. There we go.
Yeah, Desmond has an interesting way of getting down the stairs.
No falling
I
down the
need
stairs.
something to open this.
I have a level 69 cookie. Let's go.
Okay, I'm nervous. I guess we go to this
Hi,
one.
nervous.
Hi.
At least it's not these nuts jokes. I've changed my daily thing from these nuts to die.
Thought you were gonna say like you've changed as a person. No more these nuts. Must catch the what? I was like, what?
Sparkle.
What?
I always change.
I tease.
If I don't change, then I would be buying the whole day. Well, maybe not considering like I should rest my throat.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I forgot to eat drugs.
Take medicine. Yeah. You should take your medicine.
Yeah. Like after food drugs, you know. I'll be right back.
Okay.
After I do some good drugs that are not prescribed by doctors, because
Or over
here
the
we take drugs without the need of doctors.
what?
Because the drugs have how many you're supposed to like eat a day and such on it. And then parents
So they're
be
like
yeah,
over the
after
counter.
food.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, over the counter or like the antibiotics that are supposed to be prescribed. There's a difference.
Yeah.
It's drugs.
I'm gonna eat another potato chip because I can.
Okay. I'm gonna do drugs. There we go.
Twitch Overlords, there is a language difference here. This is not meaning what it sounds like.
Eddie, we could not be more proud of you for the progress you've made revamping the cable car station. This is a personal win for you as well as the Elysium State Park Board and the state as a whole. Not to get your hopes up, but it seems if you can keep the cable car running with no incidents for the rest of this fiscal year, there might be a big promotion heading your way. Keep up the good work. Sally Witherspoon, Parks Department.
Witherspoon! Without her spoon.
Okay. I guess through this door next?
I need something to open this.
Hey. Is he coming back?
Oh, the big dude? Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
He's on the other side of the bridge, but I can't seem to use the...
Nope, he's too far away right now. There was something on that chair.
Was there? I thought oh! I just broke my legs and died. Okay,
I'm back from doing drugs.
it's a kid. Hi, welcome back.
I don't do as much drugs as you do, Sparkle.
So, mine are prescribed by my doctor because I have chronic illnesses.
Yeah. Such. I feel like it never gets old.
Okay, which chair was it? So I read the one on the table. Was it in the building?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Ito.
Where is...
You have to go through the gate first.
I did. The bridge has already fallen.
Oh. Go through it again?
I hear shots, but I don't see him.
Where's he?
I think your game might be glitched.
I think so. I'm gonna reload. Well, another chip while it's loading.
Nom, nom, nom.
These are still tasty. I just wish they were spicier.
Funny thing that I thought of immediately, Sparkle. I was having a soup and I was just like, oh my god, this broth is salty, I can't finish this. And then I was like, I know somebody who would chug this.
Yep, me too.
Me. I love salt.
I require all the
too,
salt.
but I have to do it with the limitations. Sparkle does not have limitations.
How do you know this?
Because I have said,
When?
I don't know, but I know I've said it.
When?
I don't know.
Give me the answer.
So,
She said that she takes salt
You
supplements
reloaded the
sometimes.
save,
Oh.
yeah.
previous save.
Ah,
So
that.
she doesn't have to up your sodium.
I mean,
intake.
he's coming over here slowly. There we go.
Come.
Chair
No.
has HP, but I'm full on HP. Okay.
Surprising.
Oh.
I know. Especially since I'm being shot at right now.
She can burn.
Ah!
Bonk.
Oh, come on.
Down, down, down.
Close.
It's just
Uh,
slime.
I'm a very confused Sparkle.
You're very confused. Yeah.
I mean, this is normal for me. But I want to pull the lever. I don't have a
gun.
I don't have anything to put in there.
You don't have a gun.
No, I have 2 guns.
3.
Oh, 3, yeah, if you count the flare gun, yeah.
You
Sparkle
break all of the boxes.
No.
I think what you need is under a box. Or
Oh, I got a ride ticket. Okay. Got it. Let's go. Oh, I keep swearing that I feel another earthquake, but it's nothing. My brain is like on edge about earthquakes.
understandably.
And I felt like I've fallen off a building a few times while trying to sleep.
Oh, I've felt that.
You know?
Yep.
So it's like, you're like, where am I? I'm in my room, I'm safe, I'm not falling anymore.
I think I bugged where he's supposed to be, but it's still working this time around, so...
Yeah, he's definitely bugged with where he is.
You bug.
Sparkle is causing issues. Okay, over here. There we go.
Too much for one man.
Come on. Okay. Yeah, he's on the wrong side of the bridge and his lasers just go back and forth. Ah! No, 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 don't shoot this down. Come on, my dude. It's fine, you don't need to shoot me down. Oh, I missed, thank goodness. He's still trying to get me.
Yep.
Oh wow, he's still shooting at it. Okay.
No, he's still shooting at you. He's supposed to be on the other side of the windows
Oh,
to break those boxes for you.
I see. I see his laser, but
Yeah.
it's not.
He may be too far away.
Yeah.
Because this part was stressful with him. Because he was literally right on the road
Okay.
down there.
I have unintentionally got him closer.
Good.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's intentionally right now because he was too far away.
Yeah.
And you were stuck.
Yep.
There! Now he's where he's supposed to be.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, and I threw a pill instead of took a pill. Yep. I'm too panicked to look for things. With him right there.
Da-da-da!
The door's locked!
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, you're dead!
Okay, he ran out of ammo. I don't know where to go.
Well, he destroyed part of the fence.
Oh, right. My brain is just like, he's still trying to chase me. I need to get inside, but I don't know how to get inside, is what my brain is. Oh, okay, so right there is.
Ushi. Ushi.
We need to get to. Oh, come on.
I
Okay,
can
so
use
I need to-
Ushi to kill Timmy's pigeons.
You're gonna throw a bullet.
Exactly.
Do it.
Okay, I need to be strategic. No, they flew away. Oh,
Sad.
bonk. Oh, I got one. Let's go. It was in the middle of flying too.
Get inside. Oh, thank you for opening the door for me and exploding the light. Yep. There's a snow runt in chat now. Yes, eat the random suspicious food that's left out for us. You know,
Of course.
if that one guy really wanted to kill us, he could have just poisoned some of the food left around.
I need more of this.
I guess he wants to torment us more than just kill us. But still. Wait, are these poppable balloons? I don't need to pop every balloon, but if it wasn't dark, I'd wanna. Who's popping the balloons? Wait, I'm sorry for popping the balloons. Wait, no. I'm sorry for popping the balloons.
Pop the balloon.
Ow.
Our truck numero uno ito. Here in the flesh.
Come on, I'm trying, game. Come on, there we go. Okay, okay.
Too much for one guy.
I don't have a key.
There's other doors.
All three of them are locked. I can't leave through any of the doors.
There's 4 doors.
I only see 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the other one was hidden. I say it hidden to me. I was blind again.
Like I said, 4 doors.
Well, I would have died without you, so thank you.
More door. Four doors is too many doors for Sparkle.
I just didn't see the door. If I don't see door, how to go through door?
By becoming door. Door. Oh, there was a Pokemon?
Yes, there was.
I didn't know. Fish. Fish.
Sparkle, use your brain, you're choking to death.
So anyway.
Sparkle, please.
Sparkle chokes.
Sparkle. My brain is really just like panic, not, Ow. That was dumb. Good job, Sparkle. I got keys, but... jump up here, but brain is not helping. Huh.
I gotta get in there.
Why? Come on. There we go. Oof. That hurt more than it should have. His panic. Sparkle panic and no think.
Uh-huh.
Sparkle forgets how to use her brain once. It's fine.
Once again?
Yeah.
Guess not.
Oh, Sparkle, have you watched the new Genshin video?
Nope.
There, you can you.
What? I need to.
you-
But what? What?
What are they called? It's the Sarita's, what is child?
A harbinger?
Yeah, you finally see all harbingers.
Ooh, okay, I need to watch it then.
Yeah, but they're in like most probably ceremonial clothes, so we won't actually know what they'll look like, but we can know what they'll most probably would look like.
Elysium State Park Fire
Like
Watcher
maybe
Guide.
they change clothes and stuff.
Yeah. Know the lay of the land. In order to perform your duties to the best of your abilities, you should be able to correctly identify the local points of interest. Fort Sonder, a decommissioned U.S. Army installation built during the Cold War. A base contains an underground bunker as well as a radar tower. Water treatment facility, a seawater desalination plant, and the largest water supplier to Milton Haven. Eyes of the Blessed Church and Cemetery, built in the late 18th century. The church grounds also feature a huge historic crypt built into the mountain. That sounds like a great place to go. Radio tower. Originally built to service Fort Sonder, the radio tower is now used by civilian radio stations in Milton Haven. Cable car station transports hundreds of thousands of visitors each year to and from Elysium State Park, observation deck, and visitor center. Tip, we also have a diner. It's excellent. And there's crunchy floor care. So, time to look around with the mirror. Ooh, what's this? Ah, flare, but I can reload. And take it with us. Ha! Okay.
7, 6, 4, 9, 8, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 9,
Ah!
4, 6, 5, 8, 2, 2, 0,
Where was...
1, 2, 5, 7,
Where's 3?
4, 9, 8,
Oh!
3,
Okay, it would help if I saw all the stars.
1, 2, 3,
That was...
5, 3, 7,
sorry for the...
6, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's a 1. Okay. I don't like that that music starts up as soon as that... Oh, there's a flare. Why is there a flare? Where is it going?
Okay.
Well, flare shot up into the air, kind of just arc.
Yeah, but where did it... So it comes from over there at least, but I don't know where exactly, because I didn't see it until it was in the sky as well. You couldn't see up on the... It's fine. Yep.
Well, did you not watch it for the whole time it was flying?
Well, I see where it's landed.
Oh, okay.
Doggy. Come here, doggy.
I just
Doggy.
fell down the tower in a very interesting way.
Shortcut.
With your butt up?
What? I'm not gonna question it. We need to go towards that one. Oh, big electric. Okay. This is a big area. You see below your red, so... Oh wait, did I go back to the...
Poop.
So I ran back to the beginning on accident. I got another bullet and some more batteries, so it's totally on purpose, not accident. Okay. Over here's where the flare is, I think? Yeah. I don't like the creaking on the bridge. No. Yeah, with the flashlight turned on, you can very clearly see that those are not mushrooms.
Yeah.
Don't step on me, don't step on me. I do not want to be stepped on. Or smacked. Ow.
Bonk.
Haha. I'm good, my dude. You don't have to chase after me or anything, please. Or shoot me.
Keep bonk. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. He's not chasing me. I totally don't see the laser and hear the thumps of his footsteps. And attempt to, like, use my radio on him, but fail, apparently. That's fine. I'm just gonna keep running it for now. It's saving, so I think I'm doing good at running. Okay.
Poke catch.
Pokemon? Okay. There are enemies, so... Ow! Okay.
So the big guy had things blocking the radio.
I saw. After I was like, I'm just gonna keep running, I noticed it.
Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. Sparkle's getting better at shooting people.
Every once in a while I get better and then I get worse again, so.
Ah, yes. Fluctuation.
My shotgun was not loaded. This is totally what I want to have happen. Oh, he turned into ooze. I don't think I've noticed that before. Did I? Oh, the Pokemon escaped. Just what we wanted.
이게 난다요.
Always do.
Okay. An alarm's going off. That's always a good sign. Ah! I'm not a Pokemon. Just because the other one escaped, that one escaped doesn't mean that. Oh!
The other one?
Just because that one. No. That one escaped. No, I'm not a Pokemon. I swear.
She's not a Pokemon, but she was about to max revive when she faints.
There's lots of darkness in the church.
Sparkle has a fountain of max revive potion. Just right under her feet so we can see it.
You just can't see all of them. But I don't have any max revives because I'm not a Pokemon. That ball of death. Ah! Hey!
Then why did you...
I'm not a Pokemon! Oh my gosh, okay,
See,
I'll hide
you're
her.
using the max rest. The max rest.
The what?
Max rest. Because you accidentally kicked the max rest.
Squirrel, use Hydro Pump!
Wait, Sparkle's fighting another... Wait, Sparkle's already owned. That's why we can't catch her.
Oh, yeah.
She's owned by Sparkle's mom and Sparkle's dad.
Sparkle's VTuber is a Pokemon owned by Sparkle.
Or that. The historical... Okay, this week's lessons plan Father Krill, the historical links between Greek mythology, astrology, and modern Christian practices and faiths for all ages. On the docket, ancient Greek, myths and morals. What can we learn from stories of Medusa, Icarus, Minotaur, and the Cyclops? include a fun medallion treasure hunt for the children. Walking toward the steeple requires medallions to unlock. Are the stars holes in heaven's floor? Abstinence, love the Lord rather than thyself. There's a shadow person! No, no, no! Why are you following me?
Oh, you didn't see the shadow people that were in the diner.
There were shadow people in the diner?
That's who was popping the balloons.
I just...
Shadow people.
Father Ted Krill is so lazy, I'll bet this year he's hiding whatever tokens he's got for the lesson using the same tactic always in the darkest places. Tell your little brother that if he wins this year's treasure hunt again, my sister's gonna kick his butt. I heard her rehearsing her victory speech in the shower. She's a feisty little believer. I don't like them whispering in my ears.
Drug references? It may not get old, but right now Sparkle's ass is clenching hard enough to make coal into diamonds.
I don't like
Delicious.
that.
You don't like it when they're whispering in your ear.
No! And they're following me around too. Why?
My people. Sparkle, they're my people. You can't push them away.
I'm out of flares.
Let them follow you.
I don't want them to follow me. They're right
What if
there.
you subscribe?
Hey, Kiri, that program you were using earlier, that needs a login and everything too?
Yeah. Or at least I made one when I used it. Does it still need one again?
Apparently. You gotta make an account so they can offer to upgrade it.
What?
Unnatural
I'll do it
darkness
later.
here.
I'm out of flares. And there's shadow people everywhere.
Shadow people are just following you. They're not gonna hurt you.
But there's...
I told you. What if they subscribe?
I will wait on going down there, because I want to explore all up here before I jump down.
Why did you use the flare?
Because there's infinite flares
Get
I
rid
found.
of the darkness.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Sparkle, what
Not
if
the
you try
shadow
and get-
people, because they're still there.
Yeah,
But
what
the
if-
darkness.
Can you get close to the shadow people?
Oh, they get close to me. Trust me, I hear them.
No, can you get even closer to them?
Ah! They'd hurt me.
What? Why?
They just do. They hurt me if I go walk through them. I had to walk through them to get out.
Something should
They're
be
so
here.
funny running. They're
Oh
running
wait,
really
these
low.
are... These have to go in a certain order, don't they? Okay, so I need all the medallions.
I mean, there was that story on the podium.
Yeah, I just want to get the medallions and then refresh my memory with the story.
Understandable.
Because I know I'm going to forget again, knowing me. I don't want to walk
Shivers down my spine.
through that. Keyboard, please. What?
Sparkle,
Huh?
did you know?
What? Where'd the door go? Sparkle does not like that the door disappeared. What?
Sparkle, panic.
It's back when it's dark, okay? Oh, the shadow people.
shadow pee pee poo poo.
So, Icarus, Minotaur, Cyclops.
Something should fit in here. Guess not.
Story mentioned 3, and there's 4 spots though. Did I read it wrong?
So get the 4 medallions.
Did it mention? Oh, Medusa. I didn't. Why did I? Brain. Okay. Medusa, Icarus, Minotaur, Cyclops. Stay away from me! Where's... I don't like them. Anything up here? No? Okay, stairs it is. These are narrow little pathways.
I mean, it's no narrower than the other towers you've gone up.
It feels narrow because I feel
Only
like...
because of the wall
Yeah.
on the other side of you.
7, 9, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 2.
So the radio actually shows you which position it's in, how many lines there are above the thing.
I'm having a hard time seeing it because of the glitchy effect.
The green light
Well, I see the green light
on
button.
all of them.
4, 5, 6.
Okay. Oh, I have to go out the window? Okay. So we have 3, 1, and 5 so far. Oh, those are burbs! They scared me. They had red glowing eyes. Graveyard. I don't want to go in a graveyard that has black sludgy stuff down there too. I might eat another chip to distract myself and like prolong how long I can sit on the roof.
You fiddle on the roof? So my cousin was actually in that play, and it was kind of funny. There's a point, what's it called, soliloquy or something? You know when the person on stage addresses the audience and everyone in the background
This
stops?
grave looks fresh.
Like it's a narrator moment?
Yeah.
So they had, in that one, it was like a, what was I thinking? And then everything stops, lights go out, and he talks to the audience. They all were doing it, and he was one of the background people, facing the audience, just at the card table, just pretending like, you know, playing cards and laughing. And then right as they were about to do that, they go, hey, cousin's name, there's something on your nose. So he puts his finger up there to scratch his nose. What was I thinking? Oh, you son of a bitch. So he had to sit there for 2 minutes with his finger just like sticking right in his nose.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Good kitty.
Oh no!
Never mind this right now. Bigger fish to fry.
Oh! Pokemon in chat, but I just found the cat's grave!
You just said good kid.
Yeah! I know the cat was a I'm not a Pokemon, but I knew Oh, I knew the cat was a ghost, but it still hurts to find its grave. Her grave.
And you're sure it's her grave?
I don't know. She said never mind this right now or something. Her voice popped up. Or her, so. And it said good kitty and I don't know.
Unknown places, faces, drives them mad. Just a side effect.
I may have to go get more. You're gonna
I mean, I would.
Yeah, I'm out again, so I'm gonna. And it looks like I'm gonna need more anyways, so. If I don't get lost because of how my brain is. Where? Huh? Aha! So I did get lost. I knew I would. I like those ones that give you infinite, or that are infinite.
Yeah, those are awesome.
That's the spirit. Never doubt yourself.
I don't know why, but I was like, I gotta get rid of all of the darkness, not just one or two of them. One more time, right back, and then we'll go. Because it's not too far. And these are really nice against enemies, if needed, so. Okay. Let's go. Guessing this is like the crypt area that it was talking about in the one paper. Oh, they gave me a flare right inside. Okay.
Rainbow's true potential lies in the collective unconscious.
Do I have to? Oh no! Do I have to jump between the coffins? Floating in this water?
I don't know. You are officially farther than I got.
Okay. It seemed like they were starting to sync, kind of like the ones when the boards when you start.
I am seeing all new content.
Okay. This is not the buttons I want to be pressing. It's fine. I struggled a bit, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, give me that flare. Heal. Give me the. Okay.
To the personal. Once hit, no more.
Rainbow connects all. Okay. Hi, dude. You're locking me in down here. I see. Lovely. Alright. Okay.
We got it!
Ow. Yay! Okay. Get in the Pokemon. I'm almost out of shotgun ammo.
Shotgun. No, I found the shotgun, and I want the front seat.
Oh, more HP.
No.
Thank you, game. Sorry, I'm jumping between things, so.
Why are you saying sorry about that?
I don't know. My brain is just like, time to apologize now for no reason.
It's a fuse doesn't work.
I need 9 fuses.
Oh, goodness.
90 fuses.
When
Okay.
you got these nuts.
Oh. I was helped. It said no time for this and then started the generator up. Ah! Hey!
I got it!
What did you get?
On the mask!
Majora's
did.
Mask.
Oh, you did that!
Maybe sad though, it was just. What?
I know, I wish it was a different sound effect, but it's still cool that it's there. I wanted...
You come straight.
Huh?
Posture check.
Oh! Posture check, okay. Thank you for the posture check. I will sit up straight.
Yeah, not sit up gay.
Okay.
Now set up gay.
That's
I
true.
ain't straight.
What? Why are you making me hydrate? But thank you for the hydrate.
It's a whole checkup. We're making sure
It
everything's
looks like
good.
it's an elevator.
Yeah.
Ride the elevator.
Albedo?
Okay,
Yeah.
Sparkle hydrated. I hydrated for both those hydrates. So there. Words. Yeah, it looks like an elevator, but... One sec.
Have you
Use
gone
a straw, right?
Not bad.
I don't have a straw tonight.
Oh. Because your avatar has a very good tracking, and it looks like you were like
I
you
know.
used a straw.
When I do use a straw, it does that too. It also... So it doesn't always track when my mouth is closed all the way, so if I chew something, I chew with my mouth... My avatar chews with her mouth open. So like if I were to eat a chip...
Is there a button or anything? Or something you can destroy while you're there?
I got a flare.
Flares are nice.
I mean, there's gotta be something I'm just missing, because...
Have you looked at the mirror? Or used the mirror to check
Yeah.
something real
I
quick?
feel like would be a good idea.
That sounded like a compliment. Flares are nice. Have you looked at the mirror?
There we go.
I mean, that works too.
Oh wait, I'm gonna get smooshed
but-
if I stand there. Okay.
Because y'all haven't actually seen Sparkle, but I have, and she is beautiful.
No, like...
Yes, yes, you are.
Staring out the window a lot. I apologize. It's about that cat of yours.
It sounds like one of those guilty for proving innocent type things.
Can you hear me? My name is Rosemary James.
That was her. I'm not gonna respond with an actual word, so I'm just gonna munch a chip.
Yep. That's exactly what I did.
She went, nope, I'm checking out. I'm done.
Exactly. That is what she did. She was like, nope, not gonna. Nope.
Ah, shinies in the sky.
I'm doing my daily chickens. Yay!
What? You might be related to chickens?
Hey, close enough.
Okay. Imagine. That's what Xiangling said. And then Xiangling cooks chickens.
I can...
Morbid.
I'm gonna do America and then I'm gonna go to Asia.
I am in America. Wait,
You're in America?
Ah.
Hell yeah!
what are you gonna do? Dailies?
Oh, I'm
Check-ins
dumb.
first.
Okay.
You can find out what Canada's up to.
You are not dumb.
Dailies is refreshed.
There we go. I got it. I fit. Warn them, end it.
It's coming!
Okay. Gotta go enter the bunker.
SOS and the sky, dumb.
SOS.
Oh no, he is aiming at me. He's aiming at me. I see him. He shot my elevator.
The killer, didn't you?
Shelly, you wanna do my dailies with me?
Yeah. Let's get that one.
I think you're the hostile one, my dude.
Think. Oh, however, I'm gonna switch seats. Open miking. I shouldn't be in the rocking chair. That'll get loud on people's stream.
Oh wait.
Like sometimes it's good, but sometimes like Sparkle stream will consist of.
I don't mind.
Okay.
I just don't do that to other streamers.
Primate in chat.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. As I accidentally turn around.
You just said primate. Damn it.
Wait, no.
Pretty much close enough.
I don't remember where the other one was on.
Windows
5315.
5315?
5315.
Timmy.
I'm getting into the teapot.
Why do I?
And by the way, I just saw
have
fire.
his name?
There is lots of fire.
Sparkle screen. She's punching the keypad, and then like it ignited in her face, and it was kind of cool.
He was shooting me while I was punching in the keypad. I'm at 28 health now.
You overloaded it.
That would be cool.
No.
I'm gonna eat
My
another.
expectations have been thwarted. I am deeply disappointed. My head is ruined.
I'm sorry.
Good.
Akiri Savage is normal. Yes. All right. To the teapot. And I'll be out and joining worlds. Whoa! Sparkle, Akiri, and myself.
What?
The primate. Like, that was a really good catch.
Nice. Now I battle mine with all of yours. Fight to the death.
Alright, where are all these people then? Don't bother.
Are you coming or not? No.
I'm not even changing over the people in my teapot, even before they're maxed out. I'm going.
Okay, hi going. I'm gonna fail my... It's gonna be failure. Okay.
Turn it.
Hey, sky.
Okay, I should go in some of these rooms, not just open them all. But I'll remember.
Yes, you should.
Oh no.
I will take bullets, yes.
We all have our doubts regarding Agent
Reeds.
Rainbow. In its current state, it is an extremely volatile and dangerous fear-based weapon. But if we can make it work, make it stable, it could mean the end of conventional warfare. So many lives would be spared.
Who was raising the artifacts on?
Agent Rainbow will end up
Okay,
being
remind me.
positive, despite the sacrifices. They had to.
How would we
Oh,
know?
Phantom's right. It was that one.
Crash. I can't help but feel that our experiments had something to do with it.
Oh yeah, that one. I remember now. Yeah, that one.
We all
That
have
one. Yeah.
Okay.
That one's such a good character, right?
Yes, he is.
He.
He's an artist and a chalk prince.
I never agreed to a he.
I'm not the Beto.
Beto? Beidou's a
Albedo.
Since
And a
we've been confined to this bunker's safety measures,
captain of the.
we do but continue our research.
I mean, Beto could be Albedo, could be alcoholic Beto, but like, it's Albedo.
On the radio. Are these
Sus
the voices of
Beto.
people who have been affected by Agent Rainbow?
Always
Yes.
us.
That actually works. It's the one with the star in his neck, though, so we don't think it's Sus Beto, but you know, how do we know?
It's this.
Exactly.
No, challenge failed because of you. How dare you? I gotta cry
Agent
alone.
Rainbow turns the people affected by
I
it
never
Look about the
cry.
twins.
radio tower, transmitting and
Actually.
receiving knowledge and experiences to and
All
from the collective
around me
unconscious.
are familiar faces.
I'll save you.
To describe to me in vivid detail places they've never been to, and people they've never met. It's like they have the internet inside their heads, and they're
Did you just
constantly
bet for yourself?
damage.
downloading information.
No.
It's enough to drive anyone out of their minds.
You can let us, man.
It's weird. Agent Rainbow turns people affected
Go,
by it
Chili,
into
go.
walking radio towers.
Oh, they're blocking!
Oh.
Go, Chili, go.
Recent discoveries made by my team have been groundbreaking, to say the least. Agent Rainbow is so much more than what we believed it to be. Its original
You
purpose
guys
is
go
merely a
nowhere
side
now.
effect. Its true potential lies with its connection to the collective unconscious. This
It creates basically a
metaphysical
collective
repository of
unconsciousness.
knowledge and experience, accumulated through generations of existence and inherited by every human being upon their birth. Think about it.
Oh, there you
How
go.
do babies already know how to hold their breath underwater?
Kiri, how's it feel to have one of the most
Why
powerful
so many people
characters in
have
the
an innate
game?
fear of snakes? It's thanks to the
Unleveled,
collective
yes.
unconscious, which we're all
Not
connected to
leveled.
via our personal
I
unconscious.
have
He's but a seed of the mighty
Up
oak
until
he'll
now,
become.
this connection was one-sided,
I have
but
Cookie
Agent
and
Rainbow
him.
changes all of that.
I have the Arataki gang.
Oh, yes, that is a team.
Too bad I don't have, what was his name? Can't remember.
Munch, the random suspicious food on the ground once again.
Goro.
Oh, Rosemary, you can't be serious. This is your crowning achievement, our crowning achievement.
I don't have Goro.
Our work with Agent Rainbow can change the course of mankind, and you want to hide it? If you want to sabotage your own career, then so be it. But
Did I hear
you don't
hydrate?
get. No. You don't get to take a stand with you. Well, hydrate and Kiri, thank you for the hydrate.
Attention all staff.
I need more wheels. I gotta level mine up.
Regarding any and all information
Just
related
take off your
to our
mask.
discoveries. Until we fully comprehend the extent of Agent Rainbow's influence on the human mind and its implications, releasing such information for formal review is completely irresponsible. Our
I teleported off the mountain and it's like, you're freezing. And I just laughed. Because, you know, Ayaka, she just has that cold aura, I guess. Delete it.
Being cold.
What did I say?
Being
request to
cold.
terminate this research has been denied.
Yeah, she got
Run.
cold
Someone
aura.
must have leaked our results to the
Teleport
higher ups because
away.
they're suddenly very, very interested in what we've been doing
DPS
here.
don't care.
I can't let Meyer manipulate people's minds. I have to warn the people built in Haven of what's been happening.
And
I
the
have to find
sun
someone I can trust with
sucks.
this.
Kiri kind of star power? Damn it. You got it.
That's a very dark group. Central Intelligence Bureau, Washington, D.C., confidential. From Commander-in-Chief, United States Air Force, to Colonel Adam Klink. Fort Sonder Base
What are
Commander.
you doing?
Subject changes to experimental anti-aircraft assault radar mounted atop Fort Sonder. A reboot,
A boot.
Pew-pew?
reboot. Yeah, I can't say it for some reason. The radar system within the close proximity to the dish using a standard issue radio device.
Raybot.
Target rotational
okay.
beacons with your radio device in order to move the dish. Press the red fire button on the dedicated console once the target is in your sights. Repeat the process for each new target. Special care must be taken not to aim the radar dish at any radio towers or other large-scale radio gear in the vicinity, as conflicting radio signals may result in electromagnetic interference and damage equipment.
Not close.
Hey!
So aim at everything, damage all the equipment.
I heard that, didn't you?
Yeah. Attention all staff. Due to a clear breach of our information security policy, Rosemary
She put the
James'
bullet in
time as
Betty's hand.
mayor project manager has come to an end. You will now report directly to Mr. Ashholm. The success and safety of this research rely on your discretion. We'll soon know who
Mr.
Rosemary
Ashholm.
was talking to, Bill Bird.
I thought you said Dilbert.
Nanny.
Nope, Bill
Um,
Bird.
It's an American cartoon that makes fun of corporations, but it's a Sunday newspaper thing. Like when Pathway and E-Tech merged, and they made a company called Path E-Tech. Path E-Tech.
I see the stars. Oh, what's over here?
We need to sleep.
I'll come back for this if I need it.
Oh, sweet.
Here you go.
I'm gonna take that.
Oh, is it
Upstairs
animal
we
only?
go.
Water doesn't work here?
Up.
Or maybe I have to do it all. Nah.
No.
Fire also works.
Oh, I got jumpy. Why did I get jumpy?
Clean your own temple. Brat.
No, try and use fire. Look.
I worry. Okay, I'm just gonna go up the stairs for now.
Ashes.
Alright. You
I
can
have
pick
my
on this.
keyboard with me.
What?
I knew it!
That's the last one.
Oh! Hello!
Hello. That's the last one.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey, you missed a spot.
Wait a minute, he's got like that big old cyclone. He missed. When he was Elite Archon. What can I tell you?
Dendro Archon be like, haha, bitch.
Probably. The Dendro Archon's actually Poison Ivy, but you know, DC conflict, so
This is
they
what?
changed her.
America, or this is this is your America account?
Nope.
This is Genshin account. He's shooting lasers.
I know that I'm supposed to do something with my thing, but
Well, have
Okay.
you watched the actual
Wait, to the Balbus
screen
end?
when you hit the button?
What?
The battle pass
well,
end?
now it's rotating. I can't.
Well, it's moving right now.
Okay, I'm done. Spanko.
It's okay.
Burnishness,
It's okay.
Huawei. Yeah. Chili Mac. Mummy Beto.
What's up?
Dash Ninja.
Mommy Beto.
My friend says in NA. It's a bit weird at times. Actually, all my friends are mostly weird.
Okay.
Do you read? Lucas!
Okay, I'm gonna close the game now.
Okay.
Poker catch.
Pokey catch? Okay, thank you. As I run around for my life.
I don't want to use this. Leave me no choice. I don't believe that. This isn't you. It's a misrepresentation.
We're just sitting, watching.
Oh.
But you need to open up to me. I want to help you, but you need to open up to me.
Okay, I'm trying to get into the idea, but
I know now what happened to you was real.
gotta aim it at him, basically. He keeps moving around.
Let your past define you, or you can embrace it, learn from it.
Okay. Okay, is he...
I have to do this. Let's talk and figure this out. Don't do this. Let's talk and figure this out.
Pretty sure you're supposed to use the radio to get it to move.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I happened to do it before, so I was like, why isn't it working now? Because I didn't realize it was the radio that did it, so yeah.
Well, it's kind of got a radio on the top right corner of the panel that you
Yeah.
push the button on.
I panic.
We don't have to do this. Let's talk and figure this out. What happened to you was wrong.
There we go.
Nice, you both caught the dreadnought.
Ooh.
All I can say is Siren Head. I don't know, my brain went to Siren Head. Why does he look like Siren Head?
It's okay. You're not alone. I believe you. Lucas knew there was more to this than meets the eye. I need to make contact with him.
Kitty.
Did I just hear you say chili?
No, I
Oh,
said
she said
kitty.
kitty. Because she hurt my kitty.
He's good for you.
I like looking at your VTuber model just
Oh, because I was eating the little crumbs from the small bag of chips.
You can hear me. This is Desmond Wales. Do you read?
Oh my god.
Holy hell! How are you doing this? Are you okay?
I'm hanging in there.
Like a baby
but I
bird.
could use your help. Can you get to my office?
I read you loud and clear, brother. Help is on the way.
Yes. It's all starting to make sense now.
Okay. Right.
How? How is it making sense? So my main character, I almost said Minecraft character because of
Oh no, I have
MC.
to go back through this area to get back. This area that I got so lost and kept falling in the water in.
So that's me in a nutshell. Kooky government conspiracy
fine.
man.
Okay. Oh
So
man,
what's worried, Doc? Padded room or no?
Just, if you get lost,
This is
stop
a lot
so
to
the
take in.
delay can catch up.
I figured say as much. I believe your conviction is genuine. I'd like to talk more about it during our next session.
okay.
Wow, that's... Thanks. Hey, you know, I conducted a little security check on your building today. It's pretty lax. Practically anyone could waltz in here and stash all sorts of ill-gotten goods. Drugs, weaponry, dinosaur bones.
I'm happy being able to hear it twice.
You alright, Doc?
Hear what twice?
You're not
cat?
all there today, are
Yeah. Through
Ah.
PC and through the stream delay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I apologize.
Your cat, unmute. Your cat again. Yay, princess.
Right?
That was Lucy.
Lucas,
You know what?
is everything alright?
I am not going to tell their voice the part I realized.
Yeah.
I mean, hearing them enough times you
Thought I heard
would,
something.
even over VC,
didn't hear
because
that over the woman's
Sparkle's
voice.
starting to
No.
figure out which one is which.
Interesting.
Is Lucy more
I
cute
was saying,
sounding?
I'm sorry for your loss. She was very
Lucy... So, Winnie has a slightly
nicely
higher
buried by
pitch
the old
meow.
church. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but
I don't know which one you
What got her?
consider cute, so
Curiosity.
that's why I said what I said.
yes.
If only we can compare the two side by side.
Yeah.
Okay, I made it without getting lost or falling in the water. Haha!
Yay! It was probably the falling in the water that made you get lost. Because it's a
Yeah.
fairly easy path, but if you fall in the water, it can get...
It just kept turning me around.
This
Yeah.
is orientating.
Mm-hmm.
hiccups.
So, it's all connected, is it?
Sadly, yes.
It's the
Had I
same
listened to
color as
Lucas
what was on
sooner,
the grave.
Maybe I wouldn't be in this mess.
Well, you listened to him now, and he listened back.
I know. I never thought something like that was possible. I hope I'm not hallucinating and that Lucas is actually coming.
Ancient Rainbow makes a lot of things possible. You probably know who's calling.
Yeah.
And time. You crazy son of a gun. You did it. Now we can settle this mano a mano, don't you think? I'm leaving you something by the entrance to your building. Consider it a parting gift.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go to. Oh.
Be careful.
Yes.
That trench coat wearing government spook is up to something.
You don't give Kitty
Keep
head
calm and
pads.
keep going.
Yes. If it will let me. Okay, it does this
Are
time.
you trying to win an award for best petter or something? This is more for you than it is for me,
Give her
isn't
that
it?
kitty. Yes.
Pet all you
Yes.
want. I'm not giving you my social security number.
Pet all you want, I'm not giving you my social security number.
The pets are strong with this one.
The pets are strong with this one.
Knock it off.
Aw, she said knock it off.
Yes.
One more? One more.
More.
Oh, it won't let me.
The collective unconscious, huh?
Aw.
Sounds complicated.
Yeah.
It would be.
I'll be here.
It would be funnier if, like, instead of, be like, not giving you the option, it would be like, please, knock it. And then she swipes.
She just nods at you.
Stop. Oh, you can double your speed.
There we go.
Doble dos speedos.
Lemon potato white. I didn't get
What
jump
did
scared
potato do?
by an Ender Dragon sound, not at all.
Hi, potato.
Hi,
How are
potato.
you?
Hope you're doing good. That's the wrong way.
Potato ratata.
What?
I don't know.
So I need to go to the first floor because I need to go pick up my package outside. No.
What did you do? How dare you?
Spoopy kid laughter. You good? Glad you're good.
Ihitan na you.
Oh. It let me know that there were enemies, basically.
Yeah, I told you can stun them with the
I know.
radio.
I know I can stun them, but I didn't know that it also like told me they were there.
There are 9.
Well, that's how I figured out you could stun them because I had the radio out and it was like, hey, there's a thing there. And I'm like, wait, what?
Hey, listen. Set the radio.
I'm stuck in the water. That's totally what I want to happen. Yeah.
Get stuck more.
No, I'm gonna blow up the thing.
Okay.
Or not.
It is time for, I'm gonna jump out of here for a little and do some stuff with Keanu.
Okay.
Okay,
Watch it go.
Tape rainbow.
Fun.
Hi, Chili.
I shouldn't be in these waters.
Hey. So, I guess there's one. I don't want to fight you right now. I don't like the big guys.
Before you do that tape, go back to floor 1 and go to the one guy's house where you learned about the radios.
That's a good idea. I just ran for my life because I was afraid. He's totally not going to be back.
He might not.
Okay, I heard one back. Thank you for the hydrate, Gary. I'm in the I'm gonna hydrate.
Okay, catch.
Yes, I'll pokey catch you. Thank you.
Pokey catch.
Okay. Oh, my heart is racing. Or it feels like it's racing. It's not that high though. I say as
You're
it's
not high.
90. That's not what I said. But I'm not.
Considering how high it went when you went up the stairs, yeah. It's not that high.
Picking up.
Yeah.
You need more drugs.
I swear there was one in here. There was this one, but
I wonder how many
front
counters
door
I should have.
yeah.
with the radio.
Oh, right here. We love. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hi. Let's see. Mirror so we can see the. Hope you're having a good day. I got stuck on the door. Okay, let's use this to... There we go. Oh, I have to go in the chimney. And then after that... Up here? And let's... There to there. And and then into here. Oh, am I?
Looks like some sort of a radio device.
There we go.
None of us
Ooh.
knows what's happening. So actually,
Yeah.
I think it's good that's an actual someone who knows what's happening.
Yes,
is
someone who
in
actually
chat.
knows the game. Let's see.
Yeah, if you actually do the thing in everyone's rooms, then you'll get the vinyl for it.
Ah, so maybe I should go back to the other rooms and see. Because I don't think I'll have time for the last tape tonight. I assume it's the last tape, the rainbow tape. Let's see. I pray for you, Alfonso Wheeler, as I do every night, that your soul may be at peaceful rest, that you watch over your brothers here amongst the living where you should be. If it were not for dire mistakes and unfortunate circumstances, I beg your forgiveness and help. Yeah, no worries. No. We're getting... Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to the other room since apparently I need to get the rest. Give me
She's been
strength.
too scared.
I beg your forgiveness and your help, friend. Give me strength to overcome those who seek to enslave our minds, to shine a light to those in darkness, to restore faith for those who are lost. Amen. Okay. Already.
Well, it's more like she's too focused on finishing.
Alright. Well, I usually I don't know.
Well, you also get lost, so
I do get lost very easily. Worship. I can't say it. Test, huh? Familiar? Sure, don't be surprised if I see something freaky. Alright then. First image. Lucas looks like a house on a lake. Alright. Second image. Some sort of mushroom cloud. Oh, kind of looks like, hey, can I get a drink of water? I'm not feeling too hot all of a sudden. Oh. They're great? Okay. Let's get all the vinyls tonight, then.
And then you go over time, because you're like, I need one more, just one more.
Well, I'll get all the vinyls. I probably won't have time to play the last tape tonight, but...
Yeah, it'll take another stream, most probably.
Assuming that's the last tape.
Yeah, assuming.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is where the darkness was. I remember there being darkness, but I forgot that it was in the room, not just... My words, I have lost my words. As usual.
As usual.
Yep. Let's grab that. Over here.
Shotgun.
Oh, the darkness down there. Okay. A note. Times I've woken up here. 1. Oh wait, what's over there? More bullets. Can I actually pull up? Not quite. Okay.
Take everything, loot it all.
I will take all the
Scavenger.
things.
Well, you're supposed to be a crow.
Well, yeah.
You take all the shinies.
Yeah.
And bullets are made of metal and they're shiny.
Yes, they are.
Also take the light. Imagine if crows can take flame. Oh my god.
I've woken up here 6 times. Let's reload this. Okay.
So there's a 1, there's a 6.
Sweet. Yeah.
Attic is 1 or something. Then the storage room thing is 6.
Okay. Oh, yep. I don't need that battery quite yet. Times I've woken up here too. So 1, 6, 2. Last night I woke up to the sound of 2 men whispering outside my window. I peeked and saw what looked like the feds taking pictures of the house. I quickly ran downstairs and opened the front door, but they were gone and now I can't sleep. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw, but I'm not certain.
2 is the workshop, let's just say that.
Yeah.
It's where, if I also remember where they're considering there's also a possibility of it, like, depending on where it is.
Oh, the final.
You know.
So basically I just look at these pictures and say the first thing that pops into my head? Basically, yes. Okay, ready. First image. A trumpet player. Second image. Tall tree, a tower maybe, casting a long shadow. Third image. A small sailboat out to sea. It's raining hard maybe. Maybe it's caught in a storm. Fourth image. Whoa, trippy. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. It looks like a black hole or like a sinkhole? Yeah, that's it. A sinkhole. Endless at the bottom, you know? That one made me feel something, Doc. It put a pit in my stomach. Does that mean it worked, the test? Okay, so we got... Alright.
That one looks like a ballerina to me.
It looks like a face to me.
It looks like a ballerina at the bottom and 2 trumpets at the top.
Okay,
I think
so...
it's called trumpet, I think.
That's 2 of 4? Okay, let's go...
It's like the ballerina without legs.
And I'm just gonna run because... Oh.
There's the big guys, yes.
Okay, the guy went away because the phone started ringing.
Ring, ring.
That tingling sensation you're feeling right now,
Ring, ring, ring. Ring, 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 ring.
Ah, lovely. Tingling sensation we're feeling right now is death creeping up our spine.
Sans. Oh wait, Sparkle
yeah,
hasn't played Undertale, so Sparkle
No,
doesn't.
I haven't
Dang
yet.
it.
I will. There's just so many games I need to play.
Well, I don't think you're gonna play the Genocide run either way, so.
Oh. Key.
West Virginia. There's a fridge. There's an outside.
Oh wait, there's glass in here. I am good at being confused, but not good at figuring these out right now. We'll see.
Maybe
Is there a door behind the mirror that you can access?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Oh, it's
See, I swear when I'm streaming, I just lose the ability to like
Brain
see half the
cells.
things in the game.
I mean, streamer blindness is a thing.
This is true. Oh, we spoke of running over a Shrek test. Have you done one before? No, but I've seen it in movies. You show me a picture and I say what it makes me feel.
Ooh.
I know. I show you an ink blot and you tell me what it might look like. Shall we do a few? Sure. First
That's
image.
so cool.
A flower, but it's broken. Second image, a crowded auditorium. Third image, 2 people fighting. Fourth image, what might this be? A monster with 6 arms like snakes. I'm sorry, I just sound incredibly stupid. Not at all. There are no wrong answers, Virginia. How does the last ink blot make you feel? Powerful. In transcript.
What does that look like to you?
That's
cool. It looks so cool to me.
It is cool, but I can't describe it. It's like some type of...
It's like a god or something.
I was thinking some type of like mythical type of creature thing.
Yeah,
so,
like mythical god with lots of legs. Spider god?
I was thinking spidery too, yeah. Okay. Red door.
And then at the head there's like some sort of thing around. It's like...
To me it looked like a kind of web crown sort of thing.
It's like a crown, but not exactly a crown because it's like a traditional clothing article.
Oh, I'm good on food. I'm just trying to eat everything for no reason then.
Looks like it's out of juice.
Juice.
This one's fun. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Well, so far there's nothing that's too scary of getting the vinyls, so it should not be.
Yeah, I just have to...
I thought it said Mayday instead of Maddie.
Like, let me think. What item did I get for...
Red?
I got the shotgun before going in the area, but I didn't...
Wait, Sparkle, try to shine your flashlight on the red punching thing.
I mean, I can hit it.
Shine your light. The flashlight goes dim. Very dim. Weird. Is it
I don't
saying
know.
to follow the red?
I mean, could attempt that. So there's that, and then there's these. I don't know. We'll see. I think it has something to do with this truck.
2 trucks.
But it's out of juice. What do I need to...
Juice. What else?
Yes, I'm gonna go to the kitchen and find some juice.
No,
Looks
no,
like it's
no.
out of juice.
You need to go get buns for buns of special cheese.
Because I feel like I need to ram it through this, like, recently repaired wall to get into Maddie's room.
Because nothing solves it.
But I'm just trying to...
Can you open... Is it in the toilet? Can you
Is it in the toilet?
I don't know.
It'd be funny if it was.
The juice is pee all along.
I don't know why, but... Okay. Pokemon in chat. Like, this has an inner... Oh, I can press E on this. I don't have to hit it with stuff. Do I need...
It's the red stuff, I told you.
Well, I was thinking it had to do something with this, so I'm gonna keep hitting it for a bit. I'm spamming.
It's nothing to do with the...
Oh, nothing?
Bag.
Okay. I'm like...
It's like petting the cat. It's a very... It doesn't do anything, but it's so fun to do. Oh, glass shards.
There's like flames on the windows and the... I want to figure it out, but my brain is like... not helping me at the moment. Oh, I keep swearing I feel enough.
Is there any other places with glass at the... shared glass? I think the shared glass is like the clue. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, like, cause that, like, it, in that room it has a bunch of writing on the wall. Like, destruction. See red, how dare you chicken. Ain't no liar. I remember reading all these. Prodding and pushing, grinding down, break everything. Do I have to use the shotgun to do something, or... But I didn't like...
Well, it looks like there's glass in the bathroom, too.
Oh, was there? Oh, there is. I just blended in really well.
No, it doesn't.
It did, but until I stepped on it. When I stepped on it, it turns purple. I'll kill you.
What is that?
Like, I know there's been hidden items. Oh.
You can see the hidden items location now.
Yeah, there... Which is in Maddie's room, so that doesn't... I'm trying to remember which one I got in Max's tape, because, like... I got the shotgun before, I got the gas mask before. My only guess would be, like, the shotgun, but I don't know. Because I was using a screwdriver a lot. When did I get the pills? The pills were Max's tape, weren't they?
Yep.
I forgot that I got the pills there.
It wasn't pee, it was pills. It starts with a P too.
What does this tell you? What I dream about and such? Not exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
It clues me in it to the way you think mostly. Fine, lay it on me. What might this be? First image, nothing. No, really, I see nothing that makes sense. Try. A baby crying? A crying baby? I added words there. Next, second image, an animal, some type of beast. Alright, third image, a bull. That's what it is, a big old bull coming at to get ya.
It's this guy.
Dear Diary, it's me, Maddie. Today was a pretty good day. My friends all sang me happy birthday, and Charlotte O'Brien said 10 was the age we start liking boys, so I said, ew, duh. When I got home, Mom was crying. She said she wasn't feeling good, but later when she called Aunt Mary, I heard her say that Dad kicked a chair across the room and it broke, which scared her. She also said something about going to live there, but I don't know what she's planning. My wish for my birthday is that Dad finds a new job. I don't think driving makes him happy. He'd be much happier if you could get a job working for one of those car repair shows like he likes on the television.
Reddy's so cute.
Yeah.
Reddy kid, I'm adopting you. Sparkle, get ready because you're about to become a grandparent.
You know, it makes more sense why there was a pill on the ground right there. Ugh. Okay. Now, let's go back to our office then. And, listen to the vinyls, I guess? And then next time we can do the last tape.
Supposedly. What if it's your own tape? Ooh.
Well, I think it has to do with my brain.
Ancient Greek.
I can speak.
Agent Rainbow.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Because it's the rainbow tape.
An invitation.
Yeah, imagine if you're a rainbow.
This is what he's been waiting for. How this
All
ends up
sunshine
to
and
you.
rainbow.
Okay. Oh, already shaking.
I can listen to songs with this.
So...
I'm going to shut up and listen.
Okay. Okay, these are cool. Wow. I really liked them. Okay, now I'm even more excited to listen to the rest.
That was nice.
This is a nice closing for the stream too. Also, Sparkle, you can also drink your medicine or whatever.
Oh, I will.
While listening.
Okay, yeah, I was right. Alan was next.
I can listen to songs with this.
Okay, Alan's song.
I'm a little bit anxious. I'm a little unsure of where to go. I'm a little kid swallowed by the shadows in the ocean, and I know it's a little bit daunting. It's a little bit scary when I'm alone. It's a little bit dark outside when I'm uptight. I call you on the phone. When we hang up, I stay awake for a while, wondering if what you say is true. I am flawed but fixable when I manage some shut-eye. Oh, for all I know, I might be slumbering, although I'd rather be dead on your couch. In my bed, in my head, there's a light, but it's red, and I wander till waters bend around me and surround me until I quit. What's this shining at the far end of the road? Oh, I admit I'd rather see the dark end of a tunnel than the bottom of the pit. All I'm doing is aiding. All I offer to give is a helping hand, but I cannot see but 2 feet in front of me, so try to understand. If you're caught in a doorway and a fire is nipping at your heel, if you're stuck on a sinking ship, enjoy your trip and pray it isn't real. When I wake up, I find that I'm hungry for more, unsatisfied. Oh God, I'm blue, but it will all be alright if it wasn't for all these uninvited visitors outside. I'd say I'm having a damn good night. In my bed, in my head, there's a light, but it's red, and I wonder till waters bend around me and surround me until I quit. What's this shining at the far end of the road? Oh, I admit I'd rather see the dark end of a tunnel than the bottom of the pit. I'm in need of a captain, and I wish you were that for me today. I'm in need of a wax and feather set of wings, and then I'll be okay, as long as I take off. When the sun can't burn away my dream, don't know when I'll be back this way, perhaps someday, don't wait. In my bed, in my head, there's a light, but it's red, and I wander till waters bend around me and surround me until I quit. What's this shining at the far end of the road? Oh, I admit I'd rather see the dark end of a tunnel than the bottom. Tunnel than the bottom, sunk into the bottom of the pit.
Okay, so far I'm really loving these songs.
Alan's song is as complicated as he is.
Yeah.
Time for some music.
So Max's song is next.
Happy
to me. My chance at life has passed, but always comes around. How can I be at fault for falling? Look me in the eye and tell me not to shout. Is it me, or is darkness fast approaching? It's getting crowded and it's hard to catch a breath.
Yeah, I actually really liked that one
was
too.
awesome.
Yes.
So.
Oh wait, is there gonna be? Okay.
We can listen to
So
songs with
far,
this.
the first one was my least favorite.
I've liked all of them. But yeah. I like most music too, so.
Okay, now it's Lucas's song.
See me and the boys, we got plans for what comes later after the war. Got names for our band and jobs for each other. It feels really good. Why? I'm crashing down. Everyone's crashing, but as long as we're together. And the drummer plays a beat too long, and the whole damn song starts to fall apart. By show of hands, the group disbands, and they won't be back by popular demand. Me and the boys going round and singing praises no one will hear. Got a box full of toys and memorabilia. It feels kinda odd. Why? I'm flashing back. Everyone's crashing, but as long as we're together. Believe it now, believe it then. As long as you believe it when it comes knocking for your friends. Between the times we used to spend and now the feeling never bends. I noticed and I notice it again. And the drummer plays a beat too long, and the whole damn song starts to fall apart. By show of hands, the group disbands, and they won't be back by popular demand. Me and the boys.
The music's upbeat, but the lyrics are dark.
Wow. Okay. I think I agree. I really liked the bottom of the pit quite a bit.
Ah, I just hit my hand on my desk. Okay. Let's see.
I like the Mr. Bull, Bottom of the Pit, Me and the Boys, and then the first one. The first one is too repetitive at times. That's why I don't like it as much as the others.
I see. I know. I like all of them. I add them to my playlist. Tier list? Okay.
Yeah.
Bottom
like,
of
the Me
Pit.
and the Boys one is fine for it to be like more repetitive because it sounds like they're high.
So, Bottom of the Pit, Me and the Boys, Isn't Me, and then A Doll's House. But I feel like Isn't Me would really grow on me the more I listen to it, like you said. Because I like all of them, but yeah.
But what's this game's name again?
In Sound Mind. Yeah.
Vinyl.
It looks like there's room for 1 or 2 more too. So.
Ooh, that means there's 2 more tapes?
There
maybe?
might be, or more vinyls. I don't know if it's just there's extra room or we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna put on this one again because I am gonna find someone to raid. Okay, accidentally paused it. And I figure it'd be good to listen to the song while I find someone.
Oh, the Living Tombstone's the one who made all of these.
It's a little bit dark outside when I'm uptight.
Oh, okay.
When we hang up, I stay away.
You can go back and redo the tapes too.
I can. Okay, I forgot that you can put them back in. I might have to do that.
There are 6.
There are 6? Okay.
Yeah. One of them is called Whatever It Takes.
Although I'd rather be dead on
Is it Me, A Doll's House, Me and the Boys, Whatever It Takes, Here Comes the Singer. It's so cool. We're going to add and saving this playlist.
I might have to, because I really like music and
Probably
I like
should write it down so we remember that you want to, because otherwise I'm pretty sure we're all gonna forget.
Okay.
Here. Let me just get the link.
I think I'm gonna raid my friend Lycian tonight. He's playing Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Why did I think you were going to say Elden Wings?
Elden Wings! Yeah, Elden Wings. Okay. Let's see. The raid message.
If you're stuck on a sinking ship, enjoy your trip and pray it isn't real.
We did. Okay. So Lycian's a good friend of mine, but he's, like I said, he's playing Skyrim, it looks like, so I'm gonna send you guys over there. If you like his content and all that, drop him a follow. I had a lot of fun tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I'll finish the game next time or not, but I'm looking forward to playing the rest of it. So, good night!
There's a light, but it's red, and I wonder